Hey guys, Dano91 here. Welcome back to episode 2 of my Creeper World Let's Play Mabob. Let's go through the missions and do stuff thing. Last episode, the first episode, I did 3 missions, I believe. Got through them relatively fast, not majorly fast, but it was alright. I've turned it back down to 1 time speed just because I want to actually take my time with these missions. As usual, I'm not going to read this, but I will click through it. Okay. So, normally where I like to build on this map is straight in the middle. There is a reason for this, and you will probably see that eventually. The main reason is just because if you build over here or somewhere, you don't really have much control over the map. Whereas if I build it here, as you will see, I will have a decent amount of control. And I want to build those over there, like that. So normally what I do is get a couple of cannons set up down here to keep this creep at bay. But obviously I won't do that just yet, because I want these collectors to build. Obviously, the more collectors you have, the more energy you have. Although, if I built a collector there, I wouldn't really get much more energy because, as you can see, the green area around, that is technically the range of the energy. And if an area is already green, you can't gain any more. So now we've got that, we can build these cannons, yeah, and then I will get a mortar going in a moment. I do want to get a couple of reactors going actually, so I'm going to build yeah, that'll do for now. So as you can see, our blasters are down here sorting that out. These will be okay for a little while. They won't get up to the top until a little bit later. So I can just focus on this one for the moment. So I want to build down the sides a little bit. Now I am using collectors because it's such a small area, there's not really much point using relays on this map. I mean, eventually I will build some because obviously they increase the speed, but for now it should be okay. Everything is quite close to the base, so it shouldn't be a problem. What I am going to do, however, is build a mortar there. And while that mortar's building, I'm going to go up here and I will get some collectors, build them around here and up around here. Because as you can see, this is actually starting to come out now, so I'm going to need to defend this a little bit. That should be good. I might need to move that one over, but other than that it should be okay. Now I am using a few blasters for this, but you know what? I'm really not bothered. As you can see, the mortar is there firing at that, doing its job. The mortar will always target the biggest area of creep, so that it pretty much most of the time will target that because that is the biggest area. I am going to need to move here, and I think I'm going to put another cannon over here just in case, because you never know, they might sneak past. I've had it happen before. So you can't really trust these creep, especially if you played through the first Creeper World, because yeah, well, spoilers. Anyway, as you can see, we now have these. Now this is getting quite far away from the base, so what I'm going to do is build a couple of relays and then move these down. Let's see, how is everything else doing? I think I'm going to need to move that round a bit because I'm scared that that's going to come up over the side. I think it does actually, so I'm going to need to be careful with that. I want another cannon over there. This one should be okay though. It might eventually build up around the back, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem at the moment. As you can see, this is almost dead to the point where we can actually... Oh, we can put a nullifier down here, that's good. So I'm just going to put that there. What I'm going to do with this bit is I'm going to build reactors in here. Now, the reactors, obviously, because I've got that, so the reactors are going to be quite powerful down there whenever that nullifier builds. I think I'm also going to put a couple of mortars up here. I only need one for each, but that should do enough damage. So that's almost sorted. Also, sorry about the constant clicking, but you know, this is a game about clicking. So yeah, not really a lot I can do about that. So the yeah, I think having the collector there should be okay. There we go, and then we just have our stuff to kill the last few. There we go, and now I can put a reactor there. And these can go and join the other people up here, and why not just put him up there as well? Because this is not a danger anymore. And I'm going to get rid of that and put that there. See, it just moves so much quicker. I mean, if you look at the packets coming down this side compared to like that or that side, it's moving a lot faster. And actually, these are getting quite far away from the base, so I'm going to do that and do it over here as well, like so. Just so we've got that extra bit of speed. So yeah, we can pretty much just move down into here now. Shouldn't be a problem. Actually, I don't want that. I want these. There we go. So have we got our first reactor? Yes, we have. So we've got plenty of power now. So I'm just going to build out there. Oh. No, you know what? I'll leave that. Why not? So as you can see, our power isn't really going down at all. I mean, it is now because I've just built a lot more of these, but that should be a decent power usage. Let's move him round. And I can move these guys down as well, actually, because they're kind of just sitting there at the moment. A bit pointless. Now we do have that energy deficit because we've got those building, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And this level's pretty much won by this point. I mean, we have got the controlling factor of this level. Also, one thing I want to note, the anti-creep. I forgot about that. I use my anti-creep as a red colour, just because why not? So if you're wondering what that is, then yeah, obviously I've changed it, which I really like the fact that you can just change stuff like that. I mean, you can change the colour of the creep as well, so it's just like a purpley colour, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I changed it to blue, red, because that blue, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Yeah, that blue, I don't really like it, so I just changed it to a more red colour. It's just easier to recognise. Well, for me anyway. So we might be able to chuck the blasters a bit further down here and possibly get a nullifier in here somewhere. Also, if you're wondering how I'm just doing it like this, each of these has a number. That slot is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It goes for that as well. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 5. So yeah, that's how I'm doing that, if you were wondering. I think there is a command to change these, but I don't know what it is. Like to swap, actually. Keys. I don't know. Oh, E, R, T and Y. There we go. I learned something new. I've actually been playing this game for a while. So that one's completely sorted now, so why not just grab these and move these down. Now, as I've said before, I do use a lot of blasters, but that's because you can never be too safe. I mean, there could always be a problem lurking around the edge, so it's always better to have excess amount of weaponry and power. Power is the most important. If you run out of power, you are pretty much dead. So that's that bit done. And then what I like about the mortars is, as you can see, that entire circle is white. Now, if I put him inside this, some of that circle is red around this bit. That's because blasters can only shoot on the same level or below, whereas mortars can shoot up. Which is why I chose to put the mortar there, because it's going to die. Because obviously it can shoot all of that creep. And then I just need a reload there to grab the key. And that one's destroyed, so that should be it. There we go. We've got the shield key. That took 10 minutes. That's not too bad. So yeah, we've been recording about 10 minutes. I kind of want to go and do the next mission, but I don't know how long it's going to take. You know what? No, I'm going to leave it here for now, because I don't know how long this next mission is going to take. It could take 5 minutes, it could take 25 minutes. So these episodes will probably be very different in length, just because, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to say anything about the episodes or the series or anything, just leave a comment down below. I really want to know what you guys think of this. I want to know if you enjoyed this or if you didn't really like it too much, because this might end up being a new series on my channel. I don't know. But yeah, I want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.